Hi everyone, it's LeAnne Parsons here at Reverberate Truth, your online domestic violence and abuse support network. I'm super honored that you've chosen to spend a few minutes here again with me today. You know, I went out to my community these last couple of weeks and I have been asking them what questions might they have about domestic violence, about domestic abuse. And one of the big questions that repeatedly got asked to me was, what are the resources available currently for domestic violence victims? You know, I had gals tell me that they were in abusive situations 40, 50 years ago within their families, and their mothers didn't know where to go to protect the family. And how sad is that? But today, the resources are abundant. And I want to just share a few moments with you and give you some hot tips, so to speak, about that you can do some research around and see which ones might best support you or a friend or family member that you have that is experiencing a violent or toxic situation that they need some support around. So you can obtain a protection, some sort of a protective order legally, and you can go to a shelter. You can make a safety plan. And all of these different things you can Google online and find out about them, or you can reach out to me or to judygalesplace.org for some more information. There are support groups online like we do, or perhaps in your community there are live support groups. You know, I've tried live support groups before, and oftentimes women are afraid to go for fear of retaliation from the community or their loved ones or their abusers themselves. The batterers don't want them to go and make it very challenging for them to go. So online is kind of a safe space to go and know that you're not alone, and domestic violence and abuse is not your fault. First, I just want to say that again. I know you've heard me in previous videos share that, but I just think it does not get said enough. And so there are shelters, there are support groups. You can get protective orders over your life. There are thousands of shelters throughout the United States that will support you. There's a lot of hope. There are hotline numbers that you can reach out to and call. And I'm going to read you a phone number. So grab a piece of paper and a pen, or pause this video so you can write down some of these hotline numbers and resources that I'm going to go over with you real quick here. So right now, first things first, if you're in danger, stop watching this video. Call 911 immediately. This is from my heart to yours. Don't wait another moment to get safety for yourself or for your family or for a friend. So there is also some websites that are fabulous to go check out and you know, get some information from. But I want to give you the National Domestic Violence Hotline phone number, because this is huge and they are there to answer your questions and provide services or resources for you in the immediate know-how. And this is confidential. It is anonymous, so you don't need to report anything, you know, identifying information to them. I want you to call this number if you are in danger right now, or you know somebody who is, or write this down and keep it just in case. And that number is 1-800-799-7233. Again, the number is 1-800-799-7233. This is the United States National Domestic Violence Hotline. If you are hearing impaired or you need TTY assistance, you can also call 1-800-787-3224 to get support via TTY. For those teenagers, you know, I talked about how I have sat knee to knee with teenagers and heard that they were experiencing some domestic violence. It could have been coming from a parent, it could have been coming from a sibling, it could have been coming from another family member. If that is you, there is a resource that you can reach out to. It's the United States National Teen Dating Abuse Hotline, and it's called Love is Respect. And this one is for teens and young adults. It's confidential and anonymous as well. And this phone number is 866-331-9474. Or you can go online and get some real in-the-moment chat time with somebody. Again, this number for the Teen Abuse Hotline is 1-866-331-9474. Another resource is Judy Gale's Place. Judy Gale's Place and I, LeAnne Parsons of Reverberate Truth, we partner together to really assist you in transition. After you've already left your abusive partner, we work with you, help connect you with resources, people, mentors, coaches that can help you take those next bold steps into living your best, healthiest life and walking into new relationships with confidence and increasing self-esteem, all those beautiful things we do here to support you do that. So please reach out to us at judygalesplace.org. There's online chats, there are resources and different folks that are real-time available to provide you with the support that you desire and deserve. Another resource for you for legal information is Women's Law. And you can Google them and find out some information for you if you are a victim. There is also the National Resource Center on Domestic Violence, and there's a ton of information there for survivors. So if you go to their site, Domestic Violence Awareness Project website, you'll be able to find out some information there. And then there is also the Allstate Foundation. It has resources to end financial abuse. Remember how we talked about in previous videos that there are many different kinds of abuse within a domestic situation. Again, I'm going to go over those real quick for you. There is the financial abuse, which the purplepurse.com really helps with. There is the spiritual abuse, and a lot of people are afraid to talk about that, even inside and outside the church. This has been a great disservice to domestic violence survivors, is that the church has not been spiritually supportive. And oftentimes the abuse started with maybe the offender is preventing you from going to church or seeking out spiritual counseling, mentorship, coaching, or some sort of advice. So the spiritual is a big one. The mental abuse, playing mind games with your thought life. The emotional abuse, which is, we're going to do a whole video on that. So stay tuned and look for the links on that one. It's a very, very big component of domestic abuse and violence. Then there is the environmental. Oftentimes our environments are not safe, and that's an abusive situation. And so watch out for that. In addition to those, there is the physical. And if right now you are in physical danger, I want you to stop this video again, call 911 immediately and get some help. There is support for you. You're not walking this alone. And then there's the social. Perhaps you've been held back from spending time with those that you love. Maybe it's family, maybe it's friends, maybe it's certain activities and hobbies that you absolutely love to do that your partner is preventing you from enjoying anymore. So there's kind of a little recap for you. So I want you to also be aware that while all of these online resources are fabulous, they are private, they're confidential, and they're here for you 24/7. Sometimes, and people don't think about this, sometimes your computer or your phone are not safe or secure. Perhaps the abuser will grab them, perhaps they have ways of accessing and threatening you with those. So beware of technology that, it's a great resource and it's our friend, but sometimes it can be our foe in a domestic violence situation. So if you need to, reach out, go to the library, go someplace public and use technology that you know is safe and protected from your abuser and any partner activities. And so there's just a little bit of a recap. There are a ton of resources. Again, there are thousands of shelters throughout. I'm not going to go state by state and share with you. You know, take it upon yourself to get informed, find the shelters that are there for you, reach out to them, and make sure that you're safe. Again, domestic violence and abuse is not your fault. I just want to say that over and over again. We here at Reverberate Truth and Judy Gale's Place are here for you to support, encourage, and inspire you to take the steps necessary to walk into the next chapter of your life with confidence, joy, and hope. Until next time, stay safe and be well.